Welcome to Powerful Rise. I'm Cherie,
And I'm Shelby.
and we've been married approximately
4 years? No! We've been together 4 years. We've been married for a year. Sorry.
for about a year. And we decided that we were gonna, by questions and people asking us, to actually do our life story a little bit. Um, it's very raw the way we're doing this. We're not going to edit a lot, so a lot of what you hear and see is going to be authentic and answers from the heart.
Yeah.
We're here to do a Q&A, and basically we have a bunch of questions that people wanted us to answer, and we have them in a cowboy hat here where we're going to draw from, and we don't know what question we're going to get, and we just have to answer it authentically.
Yeah, it's a blind Q&A. So I don't know some of the questions, nor does she, and we're just going to go for it.
So it's a little nerve-wracking, you know. It took me a while to kind of contemplate whether I wanted like truth out there about my life or my story out there, and as well as Shelby.
Yeah, it's the same. You go through different things in your life that maybe you aren't totally ready to talk about yet, but then there's that other, or for me, and then there's that other part that what if what I'm going through or I went through somebody else is going through, and it could just help them a little bit hearing my story.
Yeah. So we wanted to come on here and kind of share that. And a little bit about me. You know, I'm older than Shelby, obviously. We're an age gap couple. And I don't have my family in my life. And we have 3 children. We got to use all the same donor for all 3, which was a gift from God completely. Incredible human being offered some assistance, and it was just a beautiful thing. And, you know, my mother pretty much disowned me about 13 years ago when I got sober. There's several reasons why I feel that she disowned me, or she basically told me I was dead to her. Part of it is I was getting sober, and I had a long line of alcoholism and drug addiction within my family. And I've never personally myself ever did drugs. I was an alcoholic. Um, Now I'm a recovering alcoholic, but I was that beer drinker. And basically, with my mom, I feel that when I got sober, there was a lot of things about her life she didn't want to look at or um, rectify, or who knows. I'm not really totally sure. That would just be a perception of mine. Um, my mom struggled with me being gay, you know, in my life, to where I had a lot of girlfriends that weren't allowed to be at family functions, or I was pretty much treated less than, you know, I was the disappointment. And it's crazy that the day my mom told me I was dead to her, it was like I was relieved. And I know that sounds awful because I struggled with it for many years, feeling kind of like, wow, I was a bad daughter. You know, why don't I have more, you know, more empathy? Or why do I not have empathy? Is not even the word. It was kind of like I struggled with, why am I not a better daughter and have more care? But I mean, my upbringing was pretty much horrific. I have one sibling. Her experience in the relationship was totally different. She was 3 years older than me. And my mom would drink excessively. And basically, the time that I got to spend with my mom one on one, she was always intoxicated fully and very verbally abusive to me. So I was pretty relieved that I wasn't going to have to endure that anymore, or have her look at me a certain way. So, you know, is what it is. And we'll unfold more of that throughout our journey here of sharing our life with you. And what do you want to say?
For me, I have a really big family, and I went through things in life. I lost my dad to suicide when I was 21 years old, and after that, I made poor choices, and then I eventually got sober. I moved out here, and I got sober, and you know, I do have a lot of family stuff, and I can't. Oh, it's hard.
Just let your heart out and be heard. Just talk, babe. Just
It's
from
hard,
your heart.
you know. I got sober and I did have my family, and then I've had to do a lot of work on myself, a lot of inside work. I have a sponsor, and I worked a lot on myself, and I think some of my family they can't, I don't know, they don't like it. I've changed who I am, and during that time is when I met you, and then I feel like I just changed. I just got stronger in me and more confident in who I am, and I'm not the same person that I used to be. You know, I am a people pleaser, and I used to just do whatever anybody wanted to do, or just agree with anyone that's saying stuff around me. I just kind of agree, and now I'm not like that. Like, I have more of a voice. I have my own feelings, and I'm okay to say them, and I have set boundaries, and it's changed my family dynamic, and I don't talk to my mom and my stepdad, and I have a lot of siblings, and none of them, but it's heavy. It's heavy, and so, but you know, I've made a beautiful life out here, and I, like you said, we have 3 amazing kids, and we have an amazing relationship. That is one thing that I am super grateful for, is our relationship, because I feel like we have complete communication. Like, if I need to tell you something, or if I'm struggling with something or anything, I know that I can come to you, and then we can work through it. And I don't think that I had those skills in the past to communicate in general, like how I really feel or what I'm really going through. And so that's something I'm super grateful for. But there's a lot. I have a lot of family stuff, and just a lot. I come from a really small town, and then I moved out here, and it's way bigger, and so my life is completely different. It's changed drastically in the last 5 years, and like you said, we'll unfold all of this.
Yeah. And it's vulnerable, you guys. Like, coming on here, and, you know, we know that there's certain people on our YouTube page that follow us, and, you know, I have no idea if my family's all up in there, and, you know, there's friends, and we're not here as perfect human beings. But what we are people that are willing to look at ourselves, work on ourselves, try to help people.
That's huge for me, is helping people. And like, our YouTube channel is called A Powerful Rise, and to me, what is it to you? Like, rising up from what we've been through, or just in life. Like,
I think like a powerful rise for me is probably surviving a lot of my life, and I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of self-inflicted choices.
totally,
Things
yeah,
that
rising
I've
above
done
from
and
things
decisions
we've done,
I've made.
or, yeah.
You know, but I had a hard time, you know, and you can always rise above, and you can always make things different. There's consequences for your choices, you know, and that's for everybody, not just me and Shelby. It's for everybody. It affects everyone around you, you know, and there's things we can't solve, and it is hard, and it's vulnerable talking about your personal life on here, but
And like, don't get me wrong, I didn't have a horrible life. You know what I mean? Like, we have a good life now, and I definitely had great moments growing up and everything, but there are certain things that I've been through, or I put myself through, or relationships that I am dealing with, or that are put over here, that I am having to rise above, or push through, or figure out how to just keep going. But I love my life, and I'm grateful for my life and everything that's happened in my life, because it's made me who I am. And same with you. You say that every day.
and Shelby wanted to come outside, and she wanted to film, because we have you can't probably see it, I don't know, but we have a fire pit out here And we decided that if we were going to be raw, she wanted to be out here in the open air.
Comfortable, just this
Yeah.
is like I'm so at peace right now with this fire going, some coffee, a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
This is a comfy place to open up our hearts.
Yeah. And we didn't really know like what range we were going to do it at, so we're going to do a question and answer, a Q&A, and we're going to pick some questions. I'm going to go first, which I am freaking out a little bit because I don't know what the question's going to be. And I hope that it's entertaining. I hope you hear some truth. I hope that if you're dealing with something in your life, it helps you. And let's do this.
We're gonna do some now, and then we're gonna split it into 2 parts so that it's not one huge long video. Here, I'll hold this. We got the baby monitor right here.
Baby monitors.
Yeah, monitors.
Yeah.
But we'll break it up into 2 parts. So
All
you'll
right.
have to come back to the second video to see the rest.
So this will be my first
Aw,
question.
I like this one.
What is it?
What do you love about your grandma?
Oh, wow.
I love it.
Grandma. I practically was pseudo raised by my grandmother. Her birthday was January 2nd, or January 1st. Mine was January 2nd. I was supposed to be her birthday present. I was 2 hours late. I've spent a lifetime telling a lot of people that everything good in me came from that woman. She taught me how to be kind. She taught me how to love. She loved me unconditionally. I felt seen by her and heard by her. And she never drank, never smoked. She was a very religious woman, but then didn't put her religion on us. And everything that would be the stereotypical ideal of a grandma would be my grandmother. And she had diabetes, and she didn't really know how to manage it. And it was back in '89. Well, she had it like actually in '84, I believe. But she had it for a little while, and she was losing a battle with it, and she went into a diabetic coma, which stemmed from a whole lot of family drama. And then from there, she pretty much was in a coma for a long time. And I remember being in high school, we used to drive by where she was at and stop and visit her, and she would cry when she heard my voice when I would walk in there, and almost like she could hear me and see me, but she couldn't talk, and it was really rough. But she passed away right after I graduated high school, and I do believe she's with me and sees everything. And you know, she's kind of been that angel in the sky to kind of keep me on the straight and narrow and try to make good choices the best way I can. But she was amazing. What a human being she is. Okay.
I wish our kids could have met her.
That would have been awesome. Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling nervous. So I'm folding them up real small and putting them back so
Okay.
that we know that that one's from you.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm scared.
I don't even know if it's backwards or not. Okay. What do you think your dad... God, they're hitting it hard. What do you think your dad would say about you?
Biological or step?
Your choice. You could do both if you would like.
Biological dad. Wait, what would he say about me?
Yeah. So if he was like probably what, I guess, talking about you, what would he say about Shelby?
He would probably say that he's proud of me, that I've turned my life around. Man, that's hard. I think that he would say that he was proud of me and happy of everything that I've built. He was always accepting of me being gay, and it was never like a problem or anything. It was more like, you like girls, hey, me too. Like, it was just no big deal. And so I don't think that our relationship would have been an issue at all. I think he would just be super happy for me and proud of me. So,
Do you want to answer?
my stepdad, I don't know if he were talking to me right now. I don't know what he would say. Um, him and I were really close growing up, and then now I haven't talked to him in years because of all of our family stuff. And
But
he
what,
wasn't.
what would you think he would say about you?
I think he would be also be proud of me that I've changed I'm sober now, like I'm coming up on 5 years. He would be proud of me, and I think he would be. I don't know. It's hard. I do think he would be proud of me because I know the last time that I lived with him, he had told me that he just wants me to stop doing that stuff. I think something along the lines like just stop, and he loved me, and I know he's always loved me since I was super little, but I think it's hard with where we're at this moment. I don't know, like if he were to walk up to me, what would he have said? But I do think he would be proud of me for my sobriety, and but I think that's all that I can grab right now. They didn't need you, They don't know our relationship. They don't know our kids. But
You all right?
yeah, I just
Want to
don't-
continue?
That's kind of hard. Like I'm not sure what else. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go to another one.
it's you. You get to pick. Oh, you want me to pick it?
Yeah.
Did you fold it and put it back?
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Who have you hurt that you wish you didn't?
Oh my God.
I like both of yours. Those are good ones.
Who have I hurt that I wish I didn't? I think like I can't really see one person, like nobody comes to mind, just one person. But I have hurt people, because it's kind of like the way the world works. I mean, you love people, and when you love and care about somebody, people get hurt. Like all the fairy tales they tell you that like if they love you, they'll never hurt you. That's not true. I think that I've hurt a lot of people, as well as I've been hurt a lot too. I wish that I could live in a world where nobody could get hurt, or that people could just be transparent in themselves without harming people. That would have been freaking great, but I have exes that I wish I never hurt, my mom, I feel like I was just her disappointment. I feel like I hurt her entire life, and that's really hard, and I think sometimes even when you're not meaning to hurt somebody, you can say something to somebody and the perception gets twisted and it gets talked about and it gets viewed over here and over there, and they just tear you apart, and then they don't work it out.
Yeah.
Or you can't conflict resolve. So I think that there's a lot of unnecessary hurt. But yeah, I think I can't picture just one person because I think there's been many. And I wish I'd never hurt anybody.
Pick it. It's for me.
For you? You ready?
No.
That was hard. Like,
I know.
didn't know.
Some of them are real hard. Like, I'm like, I don't know how to answer this.
Okay. Let's see.
No, just kidding. What?
That is like so random. What do you think your mom would say about you?
God.
Like, you guys, these are just one question. Like, I won't get this question.
How did I get both of those?
You got mom and dad. Have fun with that one.
Am I doing both?
It's open to whatever you feel like you need to do, babe. You know that. We could even pass if you don't want to answer it.
For my stepmom, I don't know right now. I don't know. I know she loves me. I know she loves me, but as for anything else, I don't know. My biological mom, I know she loves me. And I think that if she saw me in my day to day, she would be proud of the mother that I am. I'm a good mom.
Yes, you
I'm a good wife.
are. Yes, you are.
And I've changed. I'm not the same person that she knew, but I am a good person. So I don't know exactly what I think she might say. I can tell you that I might have thought of it many, many times in the last 3 years. What would happen if she talked to me? I mean, yeah, we had encounters, but I don't know. I've thought about it, but I don't know what she would say, but it's hard. But I know they both love me.
I love you.
I love you too.
Moving right along.
We're just gonna move right past this one.
Maybe we should have made more fun, huh? Let's do it.
Okay. What does a happy life look like to you? God.
I got all the like really happy ones. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. What does a happy life look like to me? Our life.
That's what I was gonna say. We're living it.
I'm living it. It took a long time to get here, but wow. Yeah, a happy life is my strong, beautiful wife. She's very supportive. We laugh, we laugh, and we laugh. We hide from each other throughout the house to scare each other
The kids do too.
to a level that is not even acceptable. Yeah, we run around like fools.
Lighthearted.
It's a lighthearted, good life, and then we have big business stress, which we just endured a whole bunch of business stress that you took care of. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're amazing. I don't know. It's kind of like a lot of my life has been really serious and goal oriented, and me striving to become something better and doing it. And it's when I met Shelby, she kind of like balanced me out, like reminded me that laughter is a great freaking time and not taking life so seriously. And I think we kind of ground each other in that, in the playfulness. And she's got these really long arms. So she calls me a what do you call me? A Rex.
Oh, T-Rex.
She says I have little arms, and so anytime we're like joking around, playing, or she's always got these long arms to where she tickles me or gets me somehow, and then it's just on and cracking from there. We're completely goofs, and yeah, a happy life is everything that we're doing now and enjoying our life while we're doing it. We have been blessed to where we don't have to work a lot, on a schedule, obviously.
Yeah.
Like there's days I go in and then there's days I don't. And we pretty much have set up our company to operate in a way to where we can raise our 3 kids and have a good time.
Yeah, with where we're living, we have plenty of space, so all of my work, my office stuff is here. So I get to continue to play with the kids and laugh and joke and then go do my work.
Yeah.
So it's nice. We're definitely blessed. Yeah.
It is. I'm living the happy life.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make it light, please? I don't know how long we're doing this video, and nor can I even see the time.
We'll ask one more question to Shelby, and then we'll pause this one. Oh gosh. Who was your best friend growing up?
Oh, that's a fun one, finally.
All right.
My best friend growing up, I don't know that I could pick just one. I think I had different parts of my life. So
Name them. Go.
when I was younger, I'm gonna go. I remember living on Woodlawn Street, so I'm gonna go with my cousin Haley Walrath. Yeah, we were buddies. We would ride our skateboards down the street like this and run over our thumbs and take apart our bikes and then around that same time too, also Jenna, who you just met. Me and
She's
Jenna-
cool.
Yeah, I remember at Jenna. I was telling Sheree the other night, the first time I think I tried A1 steak sauce was at Jenna's house with her stepdad. And then I don't know, just getting older. I know, like in junior high / high school area, we had like a group, and Sarah Gonzalez and my cousin Chelsea and Linda. Yeah, I had a lot of friends.
You had a lot of
I
good
had a
friends
lot of
growing
good
up.
friends, but then I think probably in high school, my best friend was Linda.
Was Linda?
Yeah, and then after high school, later on, we worked together for a little bit. But yeah, I would say Linda. But yeah, that was a good one. I was happy.
Right.
Finally.
That was a good one. Well, I think we're going to pause here. You can hear a little girl playing in the background. That's our neighbor. And if you guys could see their backyard, it's
Holy crud.
insanity. So they have a full-on carnival back there to where there's teacups, a Ferris wheel.
Like full-size teacups.
Yeah.
Right now,
it
she's
has a
riding
train
a
that you
huge
get in.
boat.
Yeah, she's riding the big boat that goes really high. And what else is over there?
A train, a trampoline that's dropped down. There's all kinds.
It's like a
It's a
freaking
carnival
amusement
over there.
park. Yeah, so
But I think oh, sorry, go ahead. I think we should probably wrap this one up so it's not one huge long video, and then we'll have a part 2. We'll see how many questions we got, maybe part
So
3. I
we're
don't
not
know.
going to edit this, guys, and
Yeah,
we're
this
just going to give it to you raw. So if there's any, I don't know, if it looks unprofessional, terribly sorry. We're trying to speak from the heart, and this is what we're doing. All right? So stay tuned for part 2.
Yeah.